Yo, welcome. Welcome. Let's get ready to play some Madden, everybody. Sorry I wasn't live last night, but the night before, Friday night, you could have seen me when I got home really late. You guys could have seen me over on my Twitch playing live last week or Friday. So usually, because I haven't played on my Xbox in a long time, I thought I'd do that as a thing. So let's get ready to play some Madden here. Let me finish getting set up here. This is not going to be a long game, y'all. This is not. It's. There is things that I'm kind of thinking about. YouTube doesn't like having, like, I have the Wally broadcast on here, the Wally or the news thing, and so hey Joe. So I don't know if I need to come up with another channel. I don't know. I know YouTube is pushing out the stuff, but I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't let's let this come up, but so all right. Let me. All right, we are ready.
It's in the game.
It's in the game. Oh shoot. Oh, everything starts over. That's bull. Yeah, see, my division starts over. This is ridiculous. I do not like this one bit when we have to start over. All right.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New England Patriots and the Cincinnati Bengals. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Samaje Perine on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play good for 17 on a first down.
On one, ready?
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
11, Here we go.
After play fake, Burrow. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 39-yard line. When you take a pass, hitting that range makes the elbow. Do you make a pass the next one? Yeah. No, you do not. The real piece, all right, you should be burning the other two chips. Crispy chicken nuggets for topping.
On one, ready? 11. Here we go. Hey, can. Shot.
Burrow from the gun. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. On the right sideline, there's space. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Offense up to the line fast. This is Henderson on 2nd down. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they will be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. And another throw on 3rd. His first throw is an interception. Demetrius Knight has it. And the Bengals take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
On one, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11, MT, take, gun.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pull out in front further, 13-zip. T. Higgins, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And they help him out of bounds after a gain of close to 3, so 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call.
To the last 14 games, and they've enjoyed this state. Visiting Boston College take you to the ice now. Fancy uniform rep off. Unbelievable style of pass back to flight stats. About it, then they went to interview them. That's his look of time. Just style. You know, it's a style. Right. We know that. Congratulations to Boston, by the way. The NHL announced their 3 stars of the month in January. Evan Bouchard, by the way, was 3rd. Boston was 2nd, and that being Nikita Kucherov will be top star.
2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Made a throw it. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Looking quickly, trying to get set. Henderson on 1st and 10. And he'll be met near the lines and limit the gain to a yard. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Stevenson gets it on 3rd down. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They give now to Henderson. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's made to the air. This one living off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you've thrown in coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
First down, Patriots. This is a guy that's always scored something.
Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals get the football back at their own 30 after that interception and return. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
First down, Burrow to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. First down from the 42. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Running right side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing into a spot and believing your guy can get there.
He wants to play the Olympics, and when you're ready to play, get up there and you play. That's I don't think it's important that he wants to play.
So 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side.
That's a good one for the year. And the bottom line is hard to work without the big cat ball. Andre got steps.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
On the other side, we took the post it up.
Running for it with Stevenson. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Your team can absolutely
Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
What would the key to the turnaround?
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first.
Okay, tell me that's one
They'll
key.
meet and decide
Who
what
do
to
you
do
have
on
at
this
the end,
2nd
Jay? How
down.
many family members you have? Anybody from
One of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's May. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. Operating from the gun, here's May. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots making a 1-score game before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. And it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Patriots 8.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, this is Piron. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Jelani Tavai picks it off. And the Patriots take over off their third interception of this game.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
To the air on first down, May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up. Now a give to Stevenson, coming right. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big games of next week.
Oh no, they did it yet again! And the Bengals get it back after making their third first half interception.
I'm one, right?
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow now on first down. Going all the way to the end zone here. Intercepted in the end zone. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one is probably the most costly.
Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Something yard short, gain of 9. The Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. They'll stick with the ground game here. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Looking quickly here. Going to the ground again on first. They call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. May now from the gun. And this won't be Cox. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To the air on third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Working quickly here. Throwing here just before halftime. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown. They return the kick all the way to the house. This half is off to an excellent start, Brock. Hopefully it's an indicator of the type of action we're going to see through to the end of this one.
Yeah, these guys just come out of the locker room, Kate, and it's offense and it's defense and it's our scripts, but those special teams guys come out wanting to be special, and he was.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots take the lead on that successful kick. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. On the return, this is P-Ryan. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Each receded the 6,000 people. Stretching
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun.
One of the tight ends motions right.
Shot. 180. Shot.
Burrow on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. If you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll work this one up to the 28. That was Harold Landry making the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And they pick him off again. Jelani Tavai picks it off. And the Patriots get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. 1st and 10 from the 32. They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Offense in a hurry up here. Sticking with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Henry on the catch. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. There's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots push their lead further to start the half. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Ice makers, it's an incredible collaboration with the Buccaneers,
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, this is P-Ryan. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
1-1, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And he puts him under this one, right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So second down coming up.
At the 30-yard line. Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. The left side, caught by Higgins. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways. Defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. You can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that. I promise you, some money will follow.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Offensive line fast. On second down, it's Stevenson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Here we go.
They now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Patriots with it, currently holding a not so comfortable lead here. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And good forward, about 5 yards it looks like. It's 2nd down now. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up here. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jordan Battle with the INT.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, this is Piron. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Bye-bye. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That didn't work for him. I caught on to that, Just like it could be. Yes, sir.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson and Jason Myers as a set to get started. Off we go from Lumen Field. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
To the air right away is Hurts. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be third down. Hurts now. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Philadelphia.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 35, here's second down and a yard. Once again, it's Barkley. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side,
that's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And a good run there. It'll give him 5 yards. Darnold now to throw. Down the field, he's got Barner. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Walker. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down by Sidney. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse.
So they try to throw a little bit of curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a honest game.
14 on the pickup. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take this one in. Cooper. Down Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. Is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they are set to start the drive with first and 10.
Picture up, posted up for the top 2 stars for National Hockey League for the January.
No, go, sir. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No,
Hurts working in the pistol. Oh, he's got him in. His tight end, Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It moves to second and 10.
They'll run. It's Barkley. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
Third and long for Hurts. Open man, A.J. Brown's got him. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. An even 40 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's Barkley, only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Seattle after this. Another one from the 5. Second down and goal. Now Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goddard, that time. And now it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Hurts. That is caught by the tight end, Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone. For a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
50 miles an hour in the Tampa Bay area.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. Remember, he had a touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
10 at the 49-yard line.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Once again, it's Walker. He'll get about 2. Check off. The All-Pro makes the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. In second and
Here's a handoff to Walker. Finding room to the 20. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 9-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Walker. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll go with him again. And he will score! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Good drive. They kept the ball. Great. They moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The Seahawks
Throwing, Darnold, and that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
13.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Seahawks have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Run the ball if you like guys. Run the ball if you can. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being in reverse.
I can promise you that is
Run the
not
ball
how
if
they
you
wanted
like
to start
to.
this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Darnold to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
It's everything you could want to me. Everything? Does it come with a personal trainer? What? Like some guy named Son who has no healthy choice, but having it all tastes.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion and they'll take the ball over on down.
And that is just a bad time for a mental mistake. You have to secure that ball before you worry about turning upfield. You know it's 4th down.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Get that fried style slices and steaks for $4.99 for Little Caesars. 2 delicious slices and 4 pieces. Let's do this spelling. Fried style slices and steaks for $4.99 for Little Caesars. Let's get it.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes the reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing.
He's got sleeps in
And
there.
they get him down low behind the line. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front.
All right,
This
man, do it
defense
again
has
if you
been a
like, guys.
motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's fresh. It's worth being a lifelong fan.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Chung. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down. They're going to have to punt it away. You know, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Now Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails. You find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
It's a turnover on down.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. On 2nd down, Walker. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. On the ground is Walker. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down. They run with Walker. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run here with Walker. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Jalen Phillips in on the start.
Brings up
second down, 8 yards to go. Now Darnold. Over the middle, that's the tight end Barner. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end.
Looking at their captain Madden tonight, simply can't look important on the pregame says a lot about not much. Haven't wanted to play tonight. He's been out since early December. Surgery. Could have waited to the Olympics to return.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Darnold. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And this lead will stay right where it is. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. Once again, it's Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now Barkley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, it is 2nd down and 5. A run with Barkley. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. They gain a 5. Here comes Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Now, 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football game.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be taken down.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, just a minute. I'm going to have to pause this for a second. Okay, the last game, this guy was really creepy.
It's a great start for John. That's what it sure is. Has a player on and off the ice. 14th season is the longest tenured head coach.
All right, that game was a little weird, and I think what I'm going to do is that guy is going to be blocked. Yeah, let me, if people were in here earlier and you guys heard what he said, the only reason why I was playing him, I don't know which one it was. I think it was him. We are going to mute him and think we are going to block him, I will turn him more actions. Let's block him. Sounds good to me, but I have his username under the block list, so if I need it, I can. But yeah, that was freaky. That was really, really freaky. You guys can rewind what he was saying. Ooh. It was very weird.
Hey, Sean, this is a real coaches the puck before he makes the shot. He never actually shots the puck. He loses it and then mixes on the stick. He makes a shooting motion without the puck. I believe that's what they called it.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Up next, it's our main event between the New England Patriots and the Cleveland Browns. Andres Borregalis ready to get us started. And off we go from Cleveland. Returning from the 18-yard line. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Sean Judkins. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Milton Williams making the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running the draw here with Judkins. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, well, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards followed.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Sanders now on 3rd down. That one's cut by Tillman. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. On first down, here's Sanders.
Ah!
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Made a throw it. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Here he goes, third and long. Throwing the out route complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down. Now give left side. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25.
Good play.
All right, nice.
Touchdown, New England. The Patriots don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Jerry Judy with the grab. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Browns first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Makes the grab in bounds left
Nice.
He's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And this drive will start inside the 25. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
From the gun, it's May. Hits him on the out route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. On second down, it's Stevenson. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route Kate at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Offense in the hurry up here. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Short pass brought in. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Running it after the penalty. And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Nope.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. He's got it in the red zone. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And we're still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning.
Stop pressing
Hang
escape.
with us. More football in Huntington Bay on its way. And all set now. 1st and 10. The give now to Henderson. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Nice little gain on the ground.
Throw is caught. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Anderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Short kick, just reaching the landing zone. He stopped on the run back of the 27. First call here, coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
The throw outside, and they might throw this again.
Oh, come on, throw the fucking ball!
They take him down.
God
He can throw
damn it!
16. Incomplete. It's now 2nd down and 20.
That pisses me off.
Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is 2nd and long.
Track.
Putting a receiver in motion. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. That's caught. Here's Crenshaw Judkins. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Come on. Set.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll go. It's Sanders. He puts some juice on it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Christian Gonzalez Rivers has it. And the Patriots might be able to get some points late after the interception. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Completed over the middle. And they make this stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right half.
Too short.
Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Fielded by Henderson. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson.
Oh my God.
Up the middle. It's a breakaway.
Fucking Henderson is whooping my ass.
He's a beast.
Touchdown, New England. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Kick taken in here at the 17. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. With Sanders out of the pistol. On target here to Njoku. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 35. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Ready? Ready, ready?
To the air on 1st down. Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field.
Here's the forecast for tomorrow in Mount Juliet. Look for lots of clouds, high of 45 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 28 degrees. Also, there's a cold weather advisory in effect until Monday, February 2nd, 12 p.m.
Oh, so Tiffany, you missed it in here before this game. There was I was playing another guy, and he says during the game to me, he goes, "You like kids you like kids if you don't throw that ball." Because I just kept running it for a little bit and just kept mixing it up. Well, he says, you like kids if you don't throw that ball. And he was talking a little creepy, like, don't have proof for any of that, but I do have proof of what he was saying. You know, can't say that he's a pedophile, but, you know, he sure was acting like one just by saying that, but you just can't up and say things like that. But there's no proof, but there's proof if you guys go back to the last game that I played. It's the second game. The first game, nothing happened really. I won. The second game I won. He was getting mad and all of that, but he kept saying those things. But I think I played him before, but I muted him, blocked him, and he needs to be, after I get off of here, I'm going to probably report him to EA. There's a certain way, and you can send the clip to EA, and they will let you, and I have his user game tag too. So, but yeah, that was a little creepy. So I am 3-0 right now. It is 6:32. We're going to make this the last game of the night because I cannot be up all night playing. But that was it. It was just creepy. He was really, yes, you're playing online and there's a lot of creeps out there. But it's very creepy. That had a creep vibe to me. I even took my headphones off because I was just going to mute him but I kind of wanted to hear what he was saying. I'll go back and look at the thing. I'll save this live in the studio in a little bit. I'll go in and save it. Make sure I have 2 copies of it. But that guy was really weird. This guy that I was playing, me and him were playing this 5 and getting along and laughing, and not really laughing, but this telling how good we were doing each other. But we're gonna get ready to play this last game, y'all.
From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New England Patriots. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. Past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 35, here's second down and 7. Allen going to change this at the line.
Hey, tight. Ready? What's that?
They run it again with Cook. And he'll get this up to about the 30. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
319. We go.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Needing the tough yards, they're running with their fullback. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down, Bills.
Brown 80.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Regular. Monday.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Pats are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's May. Rush coming in, he's taken down. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. On first down, it's Henderson. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down at 7.
Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Here we go.
May going to give it to Henderson. A 1-yard gain there following the 4-yard pickup on first down. To the air, May. Short pass caught by Henry. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Daquan Jones in on the tackle there.
At the Bills' 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Patriots first down.
Up the middle, here's Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And a nice pickup there is he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Stevenson. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They run once more with Stevenson. Yeah, nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. They'll throw with May. This is caught. Called a gain of 3 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
The Patriots will run for
They're going to try and run. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. A little joke. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Brings up 2nd and 2. Alert! At the 43-yard line.
Allen. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one. And now look at this. Big gain to fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 2nd down and a yard. Here's May. Out right, and this is Henry with the catch. And Henry's going to pick up a Patriots first down as he'll be blocked down at the 37. Henderson running straight ahead. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They're going to throw. May. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
What's most unique about playing in this environment? Something I don't know is going to be possible.
Bye-bye. I am on fire tonight, guys. 4 games, 4-0. Or 4-0. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to get off here in a minute. 1, 2, 3 games. I'm sorry, I was off a little. I thought I was on my 4th game. And I hate this. And no, hey, it did show my division finally. Oh, snap. I am with the restart of my division. All right, I got to win one more. Nah, I'll take 200,000, whatever. All right, guys, I will see you in the next one. This is a real close. You might see me tonight still playing on Xbox, but let's see. I gotta go to my blocked list. We've got this douche that we need to report right here. And then here's that other douchebag that he thought he was going to be, you know. So, all right. We will be filing a report on him. So, I will see you guys later. Adios. Yes, I am ending the stream. I might play on Xbox in a little bit before I go to bed or something. But I was playing about 3 games. It's going to be a short stream. So I will see you guys later. Adios, amigos.